Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is kind of an unexpected one, not for like the last month or so, but before then this would be kind of an unexpected video. This is the Rochester Red Wings taking on the Trenton Thunder, otherwise known as Buffalo Bisons. So if you don't know, obviously the Toronto Blue Jays are having issues with the border still, so they've been playing in Dunedin, and now for the summer they want to move up to Buffalo and play like they did last summer in Buffalo. Well, then, because now there's a minor league season, Buffalo has to relocate, so they relocated to Trenton, and now hence we have a AAA team temporarily in Trenton. And at home they are known as the Trenton Thunder, but then when they go on the road they're again known as the Buffalo Bison, which is kind of strange. But and also, if you don't know, Trenton lost their AA team to Somerset for the Yankees affiliate in the off season. So if you're wondering what happened to the old team and you weren't aware, that's what happened to that. Then there's also an announcement by Trenton shortly after that they'd be joining a new pro draft league, which I'm not really sure what that's going to be anymore, because they said there's going to be announcements about that soon, and that was like a month ago, and I've heard nothing about updates on the schedule or where they're playing, because they were talking about relocating them, and there's just been no updates whatsoever on that. So don't know what the future of that draft league is anymore, but it's supposed to be starting in June, so there'll have to be some sort of announcement pretty soon. But anyway, as far as this game, as I said, Rochester versus Trenton. About, I don't know, an hour, maybe less before we left, so a few hours before the game, it was announced that Steven Strasburg would be pitching in a rehab assignment start for Rochester for the Nationals. So that was a nice thing to fall into. That seems to happen a lot to me. I seem to be very lucky with just happen to go to, just seemingly random games and then just have things fall in my lap like that, like a Steven Strasburg rehab assignment. But anyway, not much else to say. Steven Strasburg was pretty good. I will say that he went 4.1 innings, and that's pretty much all I'm going to say. I think you pretty much can guess how it went. I just said it went pretty well for him, so... But yeah, that's really it. Did get seats actually at the tables, which is very nice, because with COVID and all spreading people out, a lot of teams are doing this actually, where they are treating tables kind of like actual seats. They're the same exact price as regular seats, but instead of a seat you get a table. It was actually really nice, instead of just relegating those tables to like private parties and stuff. But anyway, that is it, I guess. I guess I don't have anything else really to say before this video. And other than that, enjoy it.
Well, if you want to wander and see if they have a air stay here.
Hey fans, we're over here at the Thunder Zone. It's a very special day.
Turn your attention to the right field video here as we salute the men and women of our operation. Thank you, and please remain standing, remove your caps, veterans please salute, and welcome Paul Voorhees as he performs our national anthem. Oh, say can you see my lonely light for the land of our rain and the favorites. as always, please drink responsibly.
So are you a team player, Angela? Player. So if we can get 20 seconds on the board, she has 20 seconds to name at least 10 things you can find at a birthday party. All right, and 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Why did I expect this out of here? Deep down.
That's what I'm saying.
He's also with the Cuban national team.
Okay.
We could have seen him in Montclair. Do you need something else to drink?
Fans, be sure to stop by fan services section behind section 208 Kia. So everyone in section 209, show us your Kia K card.
And 3, 2, 1, let's race. All right,
Yep.
she's off to a great
I'm not sure if you've seen it or
start.
not. I think it did.
I think so.
And Reading. I think one time it was in Reading. We saw Reading and we saw Richmond. And Reading we saw New Hampshire.
It looks like Boomer will win on his birthday. Congratulations, baby, and Boomer. Let's give him a hand, folks.
All these Boomer doesn't. No.
Whoa! Get over, get over. No, he could.
They offered me one. No. Big jump. How quick I was thinking.
3, 2, 1, go! All right, it's a pretty even race. Let's cheer them on, fans. Woo! And everyone's just a slight lead. Let's see who's going. Oh, and Evan is our winner tonight. Great job, Austin. Great job, Evan.
Another strike. Probably his last inning now.
There's Dear Monica, and she's going to try to make it in hula hoop. Dear Monica, that's all right. Let's see if Boomer can get in. All right, Boomer, you're up first. All right, Boomer's a loser too. They're tied. Let's give him a hand.
If you hit the ball that is not caught, so they do shut down.
Yes.
Did you see his back broke? His back broke.
He didn't
One side of
run.
the back went to the yellow shirt. Look. The ball, and he caught it. Oh, look, he got him. No, look, watch. He got him there, but this man waited for the ball.
I did too.
Filipino tradition of West America. Trenton. And now the cover Trenton, sing along. Take me out Milwaukee.
Okay, so now he's gone to the base, but at the beginning is over. Praise the Lord. And
Okay, so this is really everything gotten from Trenton. There's not a whole lot, just really the program. Honestly, I have to say, this is probably the most normal since the pandemic that's felt. Although, you know, still wearing masks and stuff, but there was, at least around my area, there was actually a lot of people, which felt good. And, you know, it was social distance and all, but the reason why it felt like that is just because I was in that picnic area, and every table was actually full, but the tables were, you know, of course, distance. But it felt like it was full around there, and it was actually pretty nice. And they still had the free programs, as you can see here. The only other thing, really quick, is the ticket stub here. I already have it in the binder, and I was just too lazy to get it out. But you can see the picnic table 56. Row just means table, basically. And no, it's just your normal stuff. They actually call it Trenton Thunder Ballpark instead of Arm & Hammer, even though Arm & Hammer is still a sponsor. You even see the logo there. It's still just Trenton Thunder Ballpark over there. And then some ad about membership program. And then there you go, Thunder, Red Wings, May 16th, 1 o'clock. Yeah, so here's the program. I'm just going to flip through it really quick. Actually, I still have the Patriots one that I haven't finished reading, because I do read these, but like after I do the videos on them, because they take a while. Just doing other stuff. Unfortunately, the corner got folded, whatever. But the front, you see the mascot Boomer with Toronto Blue Jays flag. And this should be a little bit easier to get everything that's in here in the frame, because it's not a full-sized like book. It's smaller. Made at the Trenton Thunder, and there's all your promotions. This was the promotion for the game I was at, but of course I'm not 5 to 13. So here's your schedule for as long as whatever you want to call them, Bison's Thunder, are actually in Trenton, because they might, you know, move back to Buffalo at any point if Toronto goes back to Canada. You have an article about coming to AAA. New dog, new bat dog, which they didn't have an active bat dog. They were actually walking around. They were walking them around the stadium. Then, excuse me, and then I actually saw them after the game, just walking them around the stadium as we were leaving as well. But they weren't actively getting the bats in the first inning like they normally do. Then, oh, I thought this was funny. Where is he? Albert Abreu. They just spelt his name wrong. There's no second A in Abreu. And there never has been. Ads. So yeah, it's pretty nice to get, you know, this, you know, thick of a book for free at the Trenton Thunder all the time. How to keep score. Here's your scorecard. And I guess that's kind of like a stadium map. Okay, that's a concessions food guide, which all the food is open this year. You know, last year you had very limited. You had like one main concession stand open at the games last year for stadiums that were actually hosting games. Now you know, all the stores and everything, all the like little food stands selling whatever kind of food, they're all open. So it's another great thing. Like I said, this is probably the most normal a game has felt since the beginning of the pandemic that I've personally been to. And New Jersey hasn't even, you know, lifted restrictions like some other states. You know, CDC saying you don't need a mask necessarily anymore, although it's still recommended, of course. You know, states like New Jersey still have that in place, which I'm not complaining about. You know, it's really not that big of a deal just to have a mask on. It's not, I'm not gonna complain about that. It's not a terrible thing like some people want to believe it is. But yeah, despite that, and actually rules about mask wearing actually being more strict at baseball games than 2020, because in 2020 you could at least take them off in your seat. 2021 they're like, yeah, only if you're eating or whatever. You know, despite that, it still felt pretty normal. But anyway, Triple A East Northeast Division. Here's your other teams. Like the Woo Sox logo, it's just a smiley face. Rochester, Lehigh Valley, Scranton, Syracuse, Worcester, Buffalo, New Hampshire, Vancouver, Dunedin. For the Blue Jays, those are just the Blue Jays affiliates. Manager, coaches, and trainer. It's really weird to see all the Toronto stuff. Here's your roster. And apparently, you know, I'm not that familiar with the Blue Jays minor league system. But you know, they used an opener. Strasburg actually went longer in a rehab assignment than the person who started for Trenton did. First, Kirby Sneed, just saw him on the last page. He went 2 innings, whereas Strasburg went 4.1. Here's another article. There's some more ads. Looks like we're going to finish it off with some ads. No, we actually have like a collage there. And a car. So, that's pretty much it. Like I said, that's really the only pickup, if you want to call it. I know no teams have, you know, trading cards or anything for 2021 season yet. Hopefully that'll happen soon. Of course, obviously there was a late start to the season, so maybe later than normal. But once they are, you know, I'll start picking up trading cards. Probably the ones I've seen already, I'll find online and do a separate video altogether. But, you know, if I happen to go back to a place like Trenton later in the season, might just, you know, get it there. And Trenton is a place that in previous years has had the trading cards of other teams in the league as well, so that might be helpful. Although they don't always have the specific one you're looking for, but that's just because they sell out. And then, you know, that's all they have. They don't really restock. But anyway, that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all later.